We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? In now, Billy Hamilton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1.
7:07.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Previous history with Luis Severino. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will be the starter for the BOS Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adalberto Mondesi sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Hicks is a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the 340 mark.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hicks, the runner at third. Stanton at second. Voigt is over at first with 1 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The count now at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Ready for his first at-bat, Torres. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, this offense certainly came to swing. I personally, I don't know how the pitcher regroups from the start like this.
D-Roll, this is one of those nightmare innings, right? You give up a grand slam, you try to compose yourself and gather your thoughts and make sure you throw strike one to the next guy. Then he follows that up with the bullet base hit. So right now, he is looking for the exit. It's not going to be a very long game for this guy.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Frazier, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Left side. A tag for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they strike. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Flores is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Throw won't get him. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. 1-0 the count. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Torres picks it up. There's one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting, the center fielder.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And it's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
To second for 1, on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luke Voit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Voit, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 7-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. High pop up. Voit waits on it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks able to all set for the start of the 4th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rafael Devers comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Devers, right field and carrying well. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. To the plate now, Wilmer Flores.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 2. Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Man, this is the kind of performance every starting pitcher they have nightmares about, right? Yeah, warm up going into the game, not even able to get out of the first inning. Ouch, this one's really going to hurt.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
The 2-1. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. That's popped up. Bogarts ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky. Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. 3-1 to him now. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Next to the Yankees, the second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Torres, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Kyle Crick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-1 the count. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases low. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, John.
First pitch on its way. Josh Ockamy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Crick rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out. 1 away. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. Runners going. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Two 2-0 count. The pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Line hard. Foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Billy Hamilton digging in now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there.
Oh, here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in. And then,
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Comes set and the 0-1.
That's outside. Nope,
and they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2 now.
1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run, and this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Davy Garcia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And they're still able to get the out here at first. Scored 1 to 6 to 3 in the book, and now we'll have to check on his condition. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back. Gone! That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
1 strike.
Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw in time. look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Heath Hembry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Verdugo. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Pulled toward right center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Now batting.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Well, you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
So we got him looking there. Gary Sanchez becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the...
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Gio Urshela. Is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
A defensive team for the Yankees. Now playing
first delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's a ball.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In there, 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1 from the stretch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Red Sox lead one, and they remain well behind. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch on its way. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's finally over for a strike.
Count was 3-1.
3-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batter.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Mike Tauchman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Standing in, Alex Verdugo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In the dirt here. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Red Sox down to their final out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Billy Hamilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hops this one up. Andujar in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-4 the final in this one. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earned his 5th win of the year. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 15-4. The Toronto Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 4-3. The Mariners combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Rays 3-0. Tristan McKenzie grabbed his second win of the year, leading Cleveland past the Royals 4-2. The Tigers totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-3.